So lately, my kids and I, we've been reading a lot of Dr. Seuss books. Now, whether you have kids or not, Dr. Seuss is creative and is really good for kids and adults. One of the books that really struck me this week that I thought, personally for me and for you guys to apply, is "Oh, the Places You'll Go." It's really good. If you don't have it, you really need to pick it up. I mean, it says it's $17. I'm sure it's cheaper than that on Amazon. But I want to read a lot of it to you because it will, and I want you to think about it as I'm reading in the context of a job search and your career. It really has a lot of, as you'll see, a lot of phrases that may actually stick with you because of how it is phrased better than any of these other things that are out there. So, right, oh, the places we go. And it starts off pretty simple, and most of it is pretty simple, right? Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head, which you all do, and feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, right? That you need to be confident in that. I want you to stop and think about that for a second. You know what you know. No one can ever take that from you. And you are the guy or gal who'll decide where to go. Don't let anyone tell you where to go, what career you want, anything like that. That is that's you. I'm going to skip some of these because they aren't really relevant, but out there things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsie as you. You're all intelligent in your own way. Just because you don't have a certain IQ or EQ or whatever is out there does not mean you're not intelligent. Remember that. And when things start to happen, don't worry and don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. So a lot of times right on social media, we look, oh, this person, they're this age and they've had so much more experience than me, and look at they're better off than me, or look at they're younger than me and they've gotten their feet off and their career off and going a lot sooner than I did. Stop. You are you, okay? It says, oh, the places you'll go. You'll be up on your way. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights, right? So you will join those people. You have to look at yourself not down here where you're at. You have to look at yourself up here where you want to be, okay? You can't keep slumming down here, because if you do that, you're going to be stuck there. You have to look up here, and then you get to be with incredible people who are up there and who give you wisdom and help you along the way. You won't lag behind because you'll have speed. You'll pass the whole gang as you take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest, and you will. You absolutely will. But I am sorry to say, sadly, it's true that bangups and hangups can and will happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang, they'll fly on. You'll be left in a lurch, right? That's what happens a lot of times is we get down on ourselves, we get upset, and we're like, look at so-and-so, now they're so far ahead. What am I going to do? No, we got to stop that, And when you're in a slump, you're not much for fun, right? No one wants to be around someone who's grumpy and crabby and depressed, right? So unslumping yourself, it's not easily done. But you'll come to a place where the streets aren't marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place where you could sprain both your elbow and your chin. Do you dare stay out? Do you dare go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? Right? A lot of times when we're in our job search, we're like, do I take that step? Do I contact that person? Do I apply to that job? Do I not? Is my resume good enough? Is it not? Do I really deserve that job or do I not? Oh, I don't have all the experience. Well, maybe I do. It's just in a roundabout way, but are they going to see it, right? So, and if you go in, should you turn left, right, or right and 3/4? There is no rule book. Remember, this is about you and your value that you add to organizations into this world, right? Simple it's not. I'm afraid you'll find for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. And sometimes what happens is, not sometimes, a lot of times, is we don't have a plan of action. And when we don't have a plan of action in regards to our job search or up-leveling our career, we just start, oh, here, and we drive ourselves and then everyone else around us nuts. And then we get frustrated, we go into that slump, and we don't know how to get out. And then when we do the same thing all over again. So we have to have a strategic plan in action plan and all the steps, and it's going to take time. And I'm here to help with that. That's part of what I do, but we need that. And then you get so confused, right? And so it says here, you get so confused, you'll starting to race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace, right? A lot of times we're like, we need a job now, or I want out of my company, I need something else now, right? And we grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, for the most useless place, the waiting place, right? Literally, it has people sitting here waiting, right? And that's what happens is we wait. We wait for a job. We wait for people to come to us. We wait for recruiters. We wait for hiring managers. We wait after the interview. We wait instead of taking forward action, right? So, nope, it says, not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying, and you'll find bright places where boom bands are playing. I love Dr. Suess. And that's what you need to do, is you need to take action. A lot of people out there aren't taking strategic action. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, because you're that kind of guy or gal. It just doesn't rhyme. Oh, the places you'll go. There's fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won, right? In our careers, there's metrics to meet. There's goals to achieve. Same thing, right? And all the magical things you can do with that ball, will make you the winningest winner of all, right? And that's what a lot of us want. We want to be recognized for what we can do and the value that we're adding. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. And I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because you're playing against you. Think about that one. All alone, right? And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. When we start to get down and depressed and we think that we can do everything on our own, what happens is things are scary. Things we want to do, but we don't have the guts to do, or we tell people we have the guts to do and we don't really do it. So it says right here, even, there are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. Job searching is scary. It's putting yourself out there multiple times and getting rejected multiple times. And you have to have a game plan in order to accomplish the goal that you really want. And it can be hard, but again, that's why I'm here. But on you will go, though the weather befall. On you we go, though your enemies prowl, right? So you keep going. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, right? He's even saying here, if you read between the lines, he is saying right there, you have to have a strategic plan and be careful, not just dive in, right? So it's for kids, but it's really for adults. Step with great care and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never, ever mix up your right foot with your left. All the fun in there. And will you succeed? I believe it. Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. You'll move mountains. With that plan is what he's saying. With a strategic plan, with tact and care, knowing, being confident in what you know, you will succeed. So be your name Buxom or Bixie or Bray or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way, right? It's amazing what something like a kid's book can bring about. So I want you to think about your role right now in the job search process. And your role and where you're at, what you're feeling. Are you feeling depressed? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling confident and still not getting the results that you need? I want you to reach out to me. I do this because I'm passionate about it. I don't do it because I want fame. I don't do it because I want tons of money. I do this because I believe in people. We have all been designed incredibly uniquely through our gifts, our talents, our expertise, and our experience. You match all of that together, and that's you. No, there's no other person that has been designed on this earth to be you and to do the things that you're supposed to do, which is, again, Dr. Seuss says this in these books. So I want you to, again, to reach out to me because that's what I'm here for, okay? I'm working on designing the best you, and sometimes it takes that outside person to do that.